Yeah, it's all sun till the moon shines, and it's 2 for 1, girls to guys, at a party that never ends or runs out of beer. I wish I could stay here where it's summertime all year.
Well, he's got new music, he's got bourbon, and he's probably on his mom's fridge for being the front cover of Kentucky's official visitor's guide.
Yes, J.D. Shelburne has been on top of the country charts and has opened for ZZ Top, Miranda Lambert, but he stole our hearts after he made music with the Oak Ridge Boys. You guys know we love them. Welcome in.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Yes, we have to talk about Amazing Grace with the Oaks because it really brought it to a whole new level, and I know that was an exciting opportunity for you as a fan.
It was, yeah. I've been doing this music thing for 17 years, and I met the Oak Ridge Boys at a random show at Bridgestone, and they told me they were fans of my music, and little did I know, as I kept in touch, I ended up asking Joe before he passed if they would record, and I found out on Twitter, he didn't tell me personally that I could record them, so on Twitter one day he put, "We're excited next month to record with Travis Tritt and J.D. Shelburne." I about fell out of my seat, so career highlight for me to be able to be a part of their longevity and country music history. So
that's amazing.
You're so sweet. Okay, 17 years in music, but this song has got you moving. Okay, we got to talk about summertime all year because we want to live it.
Yeah, I have a new album that's coming out this summer. Summertime All Year is actually the second single off the record, just to kind of get people excited for the new album. And so Phil O'Donnell and the late Joe Diffie wrote this song with Tim Morgan, and I've had this song on my computer for like a year. And my neighbor who just moved in behind me, he works out on the road building like stage props. He said, "You need some beach music," and I'm like, "I think I got one." So I ended up going back on my computer and took it to the studio and cut it, and it's just been a feel-good, happy song. My fans have loved it, and so it came out just before I found out of the Opry invite. So it's perfect timing, and summer. It's 100 degrees outside right now, so I'm real excited to release it to the fans.
Feels like summertime.
Big news this weekend. We'll talk about that in a second, but you know my eyes are right here in the center because you have your own signature series, a bourbon whiskey. We're going to taste a little bit of this, and you tell us how you got involved in this and how much the process was like.
Well, I'm from Kentucky, a little town called Taylorsville, Kentucky. Of course, we're a hotbed for bourbon. Kentucky, the Bourbon Trail. There's any bourbon that's on the shelf, most likely here is probably, distilled in Kentucky. And so, ended up getting a phone call from folks at Inclusion Brand back in Kentucky, back in the first part of the year, about being their brand ambassador. And it was just a moment where I was like, that's something I've never been asked to do. And so ended up signing on with them, promoting their brand. And then they set me down a couple months ago and says, how about the first Signature Series having your own bottle, your own label? If you look at the label, that was actually from a photo from a concert I had back in Indiana last year. And so got that approved through the U.S. government. Has to go through a crazy process to get just the label approved. And went through and everything inside this bottle has been, homegrown in Kentucky, and so you're drinking 101 proof, small batch.
It's delicious.
Yes, it's so good. We do not play on that because it is so good. How would you describe it to those taking the first sip?
I think it's premium bourbon. I think it's a sweet oak taste, which we really liked when we went through for the process of deciding what we're going to put in the bottle. It's a 5-year age bourbon, so. I took the samples on vacation, and one night we did the taste test over a Zoom call with the owners. And so they had theirs and I had mine, and so we agreed on what you're drinking right now in the mash blend we made to produce this 101 proof. But it was 127 when I taste tested it, so it was really strong.
Good thing you were on vacation, right?
Yeah, right. So, but it's just been amazing to meet the fans that collect bourbon. Not only that may not have known about my music, but just do bourbon now that I'm able to connect the two. And so it's been just a great new venture for my family and I to promote this.
Well, you do a little bit of it all, don't you? You were performing before you came in here to Local On too. I saw you have a couple shows this weekend. I know the big one, of course, we have to talk about the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes, it's just been amazing. I don't think I've slept since I found out last Friday. Got my official invite to play the Grand Ole Opry this Saturday, July the 5th. And I've been at this music business thing for 17 years. I've discovered guitar in college back in '02 after the death of my grandmother. Took it back to college, started playing some shows around Louisville, Kentucky. Graduated college in '07, moved here in '08 with one goal, and that was to play the Grand Ole Opry. And here we are, 2025, finally got the invite. And I'm telling you, I'm forever grateful, overwhelmed with gratitude. And My parents are on the way down right now to celebrate. My dad told me years ago, if you ever play the Opry, I'm coming down the week before. So they're on the way down right now, so we'll celebrate a few days, the next few nights before Saturday for the big day. So
congratulations.
Yes.
Okay, so Taylorsville, Kentucky, born and raised on a tobacco farm, now playing national stages. What keeps you grounded?
Just my home upbringing, growing up on a farm, like you said. When I started playing music, I started at the bottom, just playing nursing homes and churches and picnics for friends, anybody that would just, listen to music. And my mom worked at the nursing home back when I was starting out, so I would go in there and play for the residents. And that was a lot of fun back then. And I look back on that to see where we've grown. People are buying my music. My album coming out, it's my 7th record out of Nashville. And it's just, the fans have propelled this entire career of mine to get where I'm at right now is the fans. I got the best fans in the world, so
You're
grateful.
so humble and so talented.
Thank you for coming in and sharing with us. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Good luck
Hope you
this
enjoyed this.
weekend. So
Appreciate you so
excited.
much.
We
Appreciate
did
you.
Cheers.
enjoy
Thank
it.
you so much.
Glad to be here.
Y'all check out JD's tour, and trust me, this bourbon goes down smooth. Visit jdshelburne.com.